Hi everybody, it's Annette with The Art of Intuition, and today we're going to talk about the present moment. The importance of the present moment. So everybody says be in the moment, seize the moment, don't miss the moment. What does everybody mean by that? What actually is the moment? Well, when I talk about the moment, I'm talking about a complete absence of what we really have learned in our life. We've always learned that time is linear. There's a past, and there was a future. And then we were somewhere in the middle of that, and that was our moment. If I propose to you, the time really isn't linear, time's vertical. You have what you would call your past. I have to use words here, it's really not your past, but we can get into that later. Your past, here, your moment, or present moment, and then there's your future. So, time's vertical. It's vibrational. Things that occurred in your past occur when you're at one vibration. Things that occur now are because you're at a different vibration. And things that will occur up here is because you're going to be at another vibration. So you move up and down on this vibrationary construct, right? So you're up and you're down. Depending on what you're transmitting out with your vibration is kind of what you get. So present moment. So let's say we're going to disband past and future, what we would like to call kind of Cronus tick-tock time. And we're going to embrace Cryos time, who is Cronus's brother in ancient mythology, which we're going to call jump time. It's that special moment when you seize the moment, when you seize the day. When you're so present in your thinking, you're almost above thought. You're not really looking at the busy linear stuff going on around you. You're in a different brainwave state, actually. You're in more of what they would call an alpha wave brain state. You're somewhere different. You're above thought. An example of this, if anyone's ever been in an emergency situation, you had a car accident, someone got hurt, or even an extreme sports situation, let's say you're skydiving or doing something really radical, in that moment, you were in present moment, completely. Past doesn't matter, future doesn't matter, you're focused. 100% focused on what is happening in that moment. Now the sad thing, I don't know if it's really sad, but we usually only hit that moment when something happens, and we get upset. Something's going on that's what we would call an emergency situation. Our adrenaline's kicking in, and that overrides our linear mind. It overrides everything that we would consider to be present moment thinking. It overrides everything, and you're in that moment. So if I say creation only occurs in that moment, when you're above thought. So how do you achieve that moment in a normal state? Well, you're not in an extreme sports, you're not in an emergency situation. How do you achieve present moment? Well, first you have to kind of dissolve the past and the future. Don't start looking at the future as something far away. Don't start looking at the past as something that could come back and repeat. It's all done. None of it really matters, and it's all occurring right now. It's all in this moment. In this moment right here. That's what you have. Creation only occurs here. What you're vibrating out, what your vibration is in this moment. And this moment leads to the next moment. So in this moment, and this takes practice. This is not something most people can do at a drop of a hat. It takes presence to be in the moment, and it takes practice to be in the moment. So start to try it. Go outside and set. Nature is a great way to connect in present moment and just be in the moment. Listen to the birds. Put your phone somewhere else. Go outside and just listen to what's going on. Don't get too involved in the linear mind of it. Just be in that space. Be in that moment. Think of listen to what you're creating in that moment. Listen to what you're doing in that moment. You can hear it all. You can hear what's going on inside. Just take a moment and listen. And that's going to show you what you're transmitting, what you're expanding out, what your cells, what your vibration is. That's what you're creating. If you want to call it a somewhere all future, okay, you can. But that's what you're creating in the next moment, is whatever you're in that moment. So stop looking at the future as something far off. Stop looking at the past as something that's going to keep repeating, and be in that moment. I wish all of you the presence of the moment, and keep practicing the art of intuition.